My name is Victoria Winters. My journey is beginning. A journey that I hope will open the doors of my life to me and link my past with my future. A journey that will bring me to a strange and dark place. To the edge of the sea, high atop Widow's Hill. A house called Collinwood. A world I've never known with people I've never met. People who tonight are still only shadows in my mind, but who will soon fill the days and nights of my tomorrows. My journey begins now. April 1st, 2015. Dear Diary, I have been working for the Collins for a little over a year. Strange things are starting to happen. The youngest boy, David, has been seeing ghosts, and Mr. Barnabas has seemed rather distant from me. Perhaps it has something to do with that strange dream of his about this woman named Angelique. Sincerely, Victoria. April 2nd, 2015. Dear Diary, I saw her. I finally saw her. David's ghost that he has been seeing for the past week. I can't believe she really exists. She came to my door and said, "Help me," and then proceeded to walk down the hallway to the staircase. But when I arrived to the top of the stairs, she was swirling around the chandelier, said, "Help me," once more, and then fell backwards off of the chandelier straight through the floor. Most bewildering. Sincerely, Victoria. April 3rd, 2015. Dear Diary, tonight we are performing a seance to see if we can get the ghost woman to communicate with us. Everyone in the household is going to be in the dining room, including poor little David. I just hope David will be okay and not too frightened. Sincerely, Victoria. April 3rd, 2015. Dear Diary, the seance is about to begin. I am quite nervous for what the outcome is going to be. I wonder what the woman will tell us. Maybe she can help Barnabas and little David with their problems? One can only hope. Sincerely, Victoria. February 14th, 1692. Dear Diary, something has gone completely wrong. I don't know exactly where I am. I seem to have traveled back in time to a colonial village. I was taken prisoner the moment I arrived. There was no electricity, no running water. I believe I am in Salem, Massachusetts, but I am not exactly sure. The gentleman that brought me here accused me of witchcraft because of the strange clothes I am wearing. When I tried to explain to them what happened, they claimed even more witchcraft on me, then locked me up. Why won't they believe me? Sincerely, Victoria. February 15th, 1692. Dear Diary, I am scheduled to hang today at noon. I never thought this was how I was going to die. I thought it'd be a plane crash or something. I never expected to travel back in time and be accused of witchcraft, nor did I think that I would become part of the Salem witch trials. This is too much for me to handle. No one will believe me when I say that I'm harmless, and no one will believe me when I say I have come from the future. Someone save me. Sincerely, Victoria. November 8th, 1776. Dear Diary, I have been transported through time again. I woke up in a woods and walked to the nearest town, Charleston, South Carolina. I can't believe I am actually here. I have always wanted to visit here, but I would have preferred it if I did not have to steal a dress and shoes to fit in with society. I wonder who I will meet today. Sincerely, Victoria. November 12th, 1776. Dear Diary, I have since traveled to Philadelphia, where I conversed with a woman by the name of Abigail Adams. She was talking to a group of other women about women's rights and was collecting money for the Continental Congress. I can't believe I am witnessing history. Tomorrow we are going to her estate for tea. We're actually going to have tea together. Sincerely, Victoria. November 13th, 1776. Dear Diary, I had tea today with Abigail Adams. I was able to confide in her that I am from the future, and I told her that in my time, women can wear shorts and show their shoulders, and can vote and can get jobs. She got incredibly anxious and started writing down ideas to relate to the group. She became even more determined that they will succeed in getting their points across to Congress. Tomorrow we are going to Bunker Hill to help the soldiers in the American Revolution, though they don't know that's what it is. Sincerely, Victoria. September 6th, 1820. Dear Diary, I have been transported through time once again. I woke up on a river. I was dragged to safety by some women who took me to this factory. They were making clothes and fabrics there, but they weren't using sewing machines. They were using looms. I somehow ended up in a Lao mill. This might be the worst adventure I've ever been on. Sincerely, Victoria. September 24th, 1820. Dear Diary, I was put to work only a couple of days after my arrival, and being a couple weeks later, I have already experienced my first accident. I went to save a child's life and lost my middle finger and part of my thumb. I'm surprised I can even write anymore with what has happened to me. In punishment for saving the boy, I wasn't allowed food for a week. I am currently a size 2 in 2015's time, and I'm getting more and more hungrier every day. I just want to go home. Sincerely, Victoria. September 26th, 1820. Dear Diary, I have seen 5 women die in the past weeks, all getting their hair caught in the machine and it pulling them in and crushing them. Why would anyone create a factory where death is the only reason for women to work harder? I'd rather be back in Collinwood watching over poor little David than to be here with only 8 fingers and a slimming figure every day. Sincerely, Victoria. April 4th, 2015. Dear Diary, I am finally home. I am finally with friends. I am not being accused of witchcraft or getting cannonballs fired at my head. I am safe. Although the rest of the Collins have something else in mind, they won't tell me anything except that I have been gone for almost a whole day. They will tell me more tomorrow after I have had some rest. Sincerely, Victoria. April 5th, 2015. Dear Diary, they finally told me the truth. The Collins said that I was meant to come here and watch over their son, and that I was supposed to fall in love with Barnabas, only in order to enlighten me on my dangers of what I was doing. Every time I went through the portal, A girl from that time would take my place in 2015, all scared to death and highly frightened. But every time I would leave a time period, they would leave my time and go back to theirs, to face the horrible death that I faced. Also, the horrible death were that of my ancestors, who faced those horrible events all because they fell in love with Barnabas Collins, a vampire. I am free. Barnabas is gone, and I am now a part of the Collins family tree. Sincerely forever, Victoria.